Hello everyone, welcome back to BattleTech. These are the voyages of Commander Jabberwock and his, our heroes, the Slithy Toves, Mercenary Company. Now, if you remember last time, we were just about to launch one of the first priority missions that we have for our mysterious benefactor. So, let's just roll straight into this. Ah, Mr. Oliveira, thank you for honouring my request to meet. I am Anna Maria Centrella. You've heard of my family, I'm sure. Lady Centrella, this is a surprise. I wouldn't expect a member of the Canopian royal family to even know who we are, let alone approach us in such a non-traditional manner. This isn't a traditional contract, and I don't need Comstar asking questions. Besides, there's no reason to involve the MRB. I already know that I want to hire you. Have I piqued your interest, Commander Wock? Certainly, Lady Centrella. You wouldn't be here if you hadn't. I'm pleased to hear it. The job that I have for you is a relatively simple one. I need you to recover something for me, and I need it done quietly. In exchange for your services, I will pay down the interest on your rather sizable loans and buy you the breathing room you've been looking for. Do you know? Do you know what? Doesn't matter. Just tell us what we're supposed to be recovering. This. Ooh, the grounded dropship. She's a derelict vessel. An Argo, one of only two ever made. For over 200 years she's been lying in state on Axilus, a pirate moon in the heart of the frontier. I want her, and you are going to bring her to me. Yeah? And how exactly are we supposed to do that? I mean, that's a big ship. She looks half cannibalized for parts. Look, you can see her ribs in the photo. I'm as enthusiastic about money as the next guy, but I'm a mech tech. Not an aerospace engineer. I'll be damned if I can get that thing flying again. Relax, Mr. Vertinen. I have engineering staff on hand to attend to the Argo. Their leader, Dr. Farah Murad, has built quite a reputation for herself in the frontier. You'll find a jump ship waiting for you at Alloway. It will carry you to the pirate moon, where you'll clear a path to the crash site. Dr. Murad and her team will go to work on the derelict. You will protect them until the work is done. This should all be well within your capabilities, Commander Wock. Unless I've come to the wrong company, of course. Pirates don't scare... No, pirates do scare me. I'm scared of a lot of things. Babysitter, no. Yes, easily within our capabilities. I can see no reason why you shouldn't accept my offer. Do the job well enough, there'll be more work waiting for you upon your return. Mr. Oliveira, we'll never find you a better opportunity than the one I'm offering. Commander Wock, I can promise you that. She isn't wrong, James. We were looking for a lifeline, and I think this is as close as we're going to get. Okay, Lady Centrella, you've got yourself some mercenaries. Very good, I'll forward you the contracts to Mr. Oliveira. The stories of your exploits in the inner sphere are well known to the magistracy. Commander Wock, you've built quite a reputation for yourself. Let's hope that you live up to it. Really? A reputation in the 3 years working for this back end? Oh, well, yes, sorry. Yes, thank you, Lady Centrella. The contract is ready for your review. Follow up when you think we're ready. Well, honestly, I don't see why we're not ready now. So here we are. Axilus reward. Well, that's nearly double our money. Priority mission, 1 skull, travel to Alloway. It's 18 days away. So what we're going to do, before we do that, is go and line up some work in the mech bay. Let's see if we can get these mechs to closer to where I want them to be. Now, we have one SRM6, 3 tons. So, I want to make this more of a short-range mech, so I'm going to be taking out the LRM-5, the LRM ammo, and the SRM-2 just isn't going to do it for me. It's not good enough. But the SRM-6, however, I like the idea of that, and that gives me an extra ton, and I could bump up this to maximum jump jets. That wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. Heat efficiency is okay. I might need an extra ton of SRM ammo if I have that, which I do. I'll pop that in the other leg. And we're okay with that. The armour on this is relatively decent. I could, remove some of the other bits and pieces. The AC5 particularly is quite heavy, but let's keep that there. That's 9 days. It's just over £2,000, and I think that's going to improve the mech's punch at short range, which is what I'm looking for. Pop that in. Now with the spider, I want to be dropping the medium lasers. Thank you. And I would like to be popping in small lasers. Excuse me. And that leaves me a ton spare. So we're just going to pop some more armour on. Try and stop the problem with keep knocking bits off the arms. 7 days. That seems fine.
I'll get it in the schedule.
I don't know what to do with the blackjack, and I may just leave it. The AC2s are heavy. They're 6 tons apiece, I think, and they don't do a vast amount of damage. They do as much damage as a medium laser, albeit at extreme range. But we haven't really got a lot that we can replace this with. I mean, we've used up all of the 4 energy slots. I wouldn't mind necessarily replacing the AC2s with AC5s, but that's just going to increase the weight, not decrease it. So I think, honestly, I'm just going to have to leave it the way it is. No task schedules, that's okay. So we've lined those things up. We've got our financial report in 13 days. The work will be progressing for 16 days. We're going to hit the road, which will take 18 days.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Let's go. So I'll have our first chance to review our financials. We're likely to get another little bit of text story of what's going on in the crew. Charging up the batteries. Oh, extension. Banging noises draw you to the shared mech warrior barracks where you find Glitch disassembling one of the Leopard's internal walls. There are several panels neatly stacked beside her. She pauses, then explains, "There's a few cubic meters of dead space back here. I'm making room so we can stretch without hitting the bunks." As reasonable as this sounds, the banks aren't going to like you modifying their property. I do notice that they're not here, though. So I could order her back where it was. I could set some money to pay the fine. Yes, that's fine. It's only 20,000. Morale is increased by 1. You look Glitch in the eye. You know how the chain of command works. You have to clear changes like this before you start. Can I? I look over the work. It's cleanly done with no hazards. Take a break until I make a decision. Yes, it's worth it. Let's keep rolling. I love the way these blue lights light up when we're building charge. The Starly Gira batteries that they have on jump drives can manage 2 jumps before they're exhausted. We've lost that capability over the last few hundred years. So now, when you jump into system, you are committed to staying there for quite some time. Right, so our operating costs are around 130k for mechs and interest payments, and we have a monthly total of 115 for salary, which nets us 243, just over $1 million. So we've got 4 months of operating capital. Now, I could boost to get a bonus morale point, but honestly, no. However, reduction by 2 just to save £50,000, it would only buy us 1 extra month, and I'm happy enough not doing that. Thank you. Just 2 more days and we'll be there. Ooh, green planet. No, we're not quite ready yet. Let's just have a quick look what's in the shop. See if there's anything interesting. The 3 parts of blackjack and just some nominal ammo and what have you. We don't have access to the black market yet, which is fine. I don't think we want to be selling anything. I mean, you can make nominal amounts of money flogging stuff in the shops. But we don't need it yet. We've still got over 1 million. The mechs are ready, the warriors are ready. So next time, I think we'll be launching the first mission here. Let's see what the contracts have. Well, we have a couple of missions in system. One of them is very small, half a tag there, and is a battle. Pirate Lance. I think we can probably do this one quite quickly. Yeah, only half a skull, so again, I'll go down and maximise the money. Thank you, Samaya. Right, let's rock and roll. If we come across a Panther and a Commando 1B again, I'm going to be very disappointed. What happened there? Hello? No? Let's try that again. Right. Go for that. Accept. Deploy. How odd! We prepared for combat twice there. Oh well. We should be able to get through this with no trouble. I'm going to see if I can speed up my play here. If there are any interesting moments of positioning or decisions, then I'll draw your attention to it. Ooh. Dust. Right, they're not far away. So my Shadowhawk is tip of the spear. We've got some cover here. Let's sprint. Okay, Jabberwock, let's get you on the right. We'll put Glitch over here on the left. We have a mech over here. And where am I going to pop? Yeah, let's pop Decker way out here on the left flank, and we'll enfold and encompass the enemy in a sweeping kind of moon shape. Hey, hey! It's a Locust! Now, Locust is probably the smallest mech that's modelled in this particular version. They are tiny, very, very old mech design that has been replaced many times, but they still exist around. This one has virtually no armour. 2 points of armour on the arms, 5 in the middle, and of course the Lerm ammo is in the centre torso. So I think it's quite possible that we'll be able to take this out very quickly. What I'm going to do in the interim is just jump Deck around just to see what else is about. Can't just be a Locust. Must be something else. There we go. Well, let's see if there's anything else lurking out there. Anything? Hello? Anyone? No. Okay. Well, Behemoth, you're up. Let's get you up. visible, and see what damage you can do to this beastie here. You don't have the best of shots, but honestly, anything that touches it is likely to knock bits off.
Roger that.
Oh, look at that. Took both legs off.
Target neutralized.
Right. Let's see if we can get some shots on this one. Rather annoyingly behind this hillock here. The big hillock, not the little hillock. Can I come round to the side? I'll go and support... yeah, let's just go this way. Lovely little set of buildings there, twinkly lights. With little glowing hex dustbins in the back garden. Very nice, very nice. Right, that's you done, Glitch. And Jabberwock, I'm going to move around to the right, but I don't think we'll get within vision range, so we're just gonna pop you back here in the forest and brace. We'll see who this chap is. A Jenna. Lots of lasers, missile rack. Jennas have a lot of punch. They are very good light cavalry mechs. Short range build, and doesn't have ammo in the center torso, which is very good, but it's still a little bit prone to
Standing by.
being hit with things. Let's see if I can get a shot on around the back. I can. There we go.
I copy.
Because we've got our new small lasers, of course, the range of engagement is going to be very tiny, but it does mean that I can shoot my weapons and melee at the same time.
Good to go.
So I can anyway, I can get line of sight here through those rocks there. It's going to be obscured, but it's not too bad. And yeah, I'm just going to improve the odds with the precision strike, and I'll probably just let's see if we can leg the mech, knock him over. Well, we took the arm off.
Yeah, critical hit.
Oh, the rain! The rain! Whew.
Commander.
Right, I could just sit you there, Bearmoth, honestly, but we ought to really probably try and build up some evasion pips.
Affirmative.
There we go. Now, being on this side means we might get a bit more on the left-hand side of the mech.
Firing.
Right. Oh, perfect shots in here. This is going to hurt you much more than it's going to hurt me.
All weapons committed.
I was kind of expecting more from that salvo. I don't know whether that's fair. Right, I'm going to go and melee this chap. We'll go from slightly behind.
Confirmed. Putting my weight.
Took the torso, injures the pilot, and blows him up. Pirate Lance destroyed, 2 mechs down. A milk run, yes indeed. And because we legged that locust, lucky us, we might have 2 parts of a locust instead of 1. Easy money though. So, by preference, I'll take the Jenna. It's a heavier mech part. I don't like locusts, they're not worth much anyway. We may well get some in the random salvage. In fact, yes, we get 2 parts in the random salvage. That's good news. So, job done. I think that's enough mission. Next time we might crunch through the last mission in the system before launching the priority mission here. Thanks for coming, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.